Welcome to Car Flash, the channel where passion meets precision and where every car tells a story. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the all-new 2026 Honda WRV, a compact SUV that's quietly making big waves in the subcompact crossover segment. Honda has taken some bold steps this year, and with the WRV's latest update, it's aiming to carve out an even stronger presence for drivers who want practicality, performance, and personality packed into one versatile package. Exterior. Let's start from the outside, and right away, you'll notice the fresh and more confident face of the 2026 WRV. Honda's designers have given the front fascia a complete makeover. The grille is now more upright and aggressive, featuring a wide honeycomb mesh pattern framed by thick, satin chrome accents that stretch across the front like wings. It integrates seamlessly with Honda's new signature LED headlights, which are slimmer and sharper than before. These lights now come with DRLs as standard, and they give the car a focused, high-tech expression that feels modern without being overdone. Just below, the reworked bumper sports bolder air intakes and a new skid plate-like element, adding a touch of ruggedness that suggests this compact SUV is ready for more than just city streets. Moving to the side profile, the 2026 WRV continues to showcase Honda's balance between urban style and subtle sportiness. The proportions feel just right, slightly taller and longer than the previous generation, which translates to better interior space without making the car look bloated. The strong shoulder line runs smoothly from the headlights to the rear taillights, creating a sense of movement even when parked. Depending on the trim, you'll find either 16 or 17-inch dual-tone alloy wheels that bring a solid presence to the side view. The blacked-out cladding around the wheel arches, lower body, and side skirts hints at its crossover DNA, while chrome door handles and roof rails add a premium touch. The rear quarter windows have been slightly reshaped for better visibility and a sleeker visual flow, and Honda has improved the door shut feel, giving the WRV a more satisfying thud that adds to its overall refinement. At the back, the WRV has undergone a complete evolution. The taillights are now connected by a thin, dark-tinted LED strip that spans the width of the tailgate, a trend we're seeing more in this segment, and Honda pulls it off without going too flashy. The rear bumper features angular detailing and a more pronounced skid plate design, which ties in nicely with the front-end styling. You also get a subtle roof spoiler that helps with aerodynamics and finishes off the rear with a sporty attitude. One detail that stands out is the integrated rear wiper that tucks neatly under the spoiler when not in use. Say it's clean, clever, and just a small example of Honda's thoughtful engineering. Interior. Open the doors, and inside, the 2026 WRV greets you with a vastly improved cabin that feels more upscale and driver-focused. The dashboard has been completely redesigned, featuring a layered design that gives it a sense of depth and width. Soft-touch materials have replaced a lot of the hard plastics from the previous generation, especially on the dash and upper door panels. The air vents are now slim and horizontally aligned, giving a clean, modern aesthetic. In the center, you'll find a floating 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system now equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's crisp, quick to respond, and placed high enough that it doesn't distract from the road. Right below that screen is a new climate control panel with tactile knobs and buttons that are easy to use even while driving. Honda's approach here strikes a great balance between digital and analog, not too futuristic, not too old school. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and feels good in hand, with multi-function controls and a redesigned Honda logo. Behind it, a partially digital instrument cluster delivers essential info with clean graphics and even some customizability depending on the variant. The front seats are supportive and now come with optional ventilation in the higher trims, a welcome feature in warmer climates. Rear seat space is surprisingly generous for a subcompact SUV, thanks to a slightly longer wheelbase and better packaging. There's decent legroom and good headroom even for taller passengers. Honda has also added rear AC vents and 2 USB-C ports in the back, enhancing comfort and convenience for everyone on board. Boot space is competitive too, with a low-loading lip and a flat floor when the rear seats are folded, great for weekend trips or carrying larger cargo. Now, let's talk about performance. Under the hood, The 2026 WRV comes with Honda's refined 1.5-liter i-VTEC naturally aspirated petrol engine in most markets, producing around 121 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. While that might not sound groundbreaking, the engine is smooth, predictable, and pairs nicely with either a 6-speed manual or a CVT. Depending on the trim, the CVT has been tuned to deliver better responsiveness, especially in city traffic, and it does a good job mimicking gear shifts under heavy acceleration. For markets like India and Southeast Asia, Honda is also offering a more fuel-efficient hybrid powertrain, combining a 1.5-liter petrol with an electric motor for a combined output of around 130 horsepower. This hybrid version uses Honda's e-HEV system, which excels at maximizing fuel economy, especially during stop-and-go urban driving. On the road, the WRV feels planted and confident. The steering is light enough for city maneuvering but tightens up nicely at higher speeds. The suspension setup has been slightly reworked, giving it better composure over bumps and less body roll through corners. It's not a performance SUV, but for its size and purpose, it's impressively refined. Cabin insulation has also been improved, with less road and wind noise filtering in, especially on the highway. Honda's suite of driver assistance tech, including lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and automatic emergency braking, is now available on higher trims, giving the WRV an edge in safety and peace of mind. When it comes to pricing, Honda has positioned the 2026 WRV competitively. In most markets, the base variant starts around $20,000 to $21,000, while the fully loaded top-end trim with all the bells and whistles, including the hybrid system, wireless charging, sunroof, and ADAS features, climbs to around $26,000 to $27,000. It's a strong value proposition for buyers looking for a stylish, safe, and practical compact SUV without breaking the bank. Plus, Honda's reputation for reliability and low maintenance costs only adds to the appeal. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Honda WRV? It's clear that Honda has listened to feedback and evolved the WRV into a more mature, better-rounded product. The new design is sharper and more contemporary, the cabin is more premium and better equipped, and the drive feels more refined and confident than ever before. It's not trying to be the flashiest or the fastest SUV in the market. Instead, it focuses on doing the everyday things really well. And in a segment that's getting more crowded by the day, that might just be the smartest approach. Thanks for watching Car Flash. If you enjoyed this in-depth review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more car reviews and comparisons, and let us know in the comments would you pick the 2026 WRV over its rivals like the Hyundai Venue, Kia Sonet, or Toyota Yaris. We'll be back soon with another review. Until then, drive safe, stay curious, and keep flashing forward with Car Flash.